Ever feel completely exhausted all day, but the moment your head hits the pillow, your mind suddenly hits overdrive? If so, chances are you've been eating the wrong way to sleep the right way. You drag yourself through the final hour of work, barely functioning. You skip the gym, cancel plans, maybe even crawl under the covers early thinking, finally, tonight I'll catch up. But as soon as the lights go out, it's like your brain flips a switch, suddenly rehashing conversations, planning tomorrow's to-dos, or wondering why you haven't moved to Portugal yet. Your body says, shut down, but your brain? It's throwing a rave. No amount of tossing or pillow flipping seems to help. You might think the problem is mental, stress, overthinking, anxiety, and yes, that plays a role. But here's what most people miss. You're probably running low on magnesium, a mineral your nervous system needs like oil in an engine. Magnesium doesn't knock you out like a sleeping pill. It calms your nerves, smooths the static. Think of it as the off-switch mineral. It helps regulate GABA, a neurotransmitter that slows down brain activity. Without enough magnesium, your brain literally forgets how to relax. And no, your multivitamin probably isn't covering the gap. But here's the part you can actually do something about tonight. The right foods bring that magnesium magic into your bloodstream, slow and steady. No supplements, no side effects, no 30-day challenges. Just real food that builds a better wind down from the inside out. So now you might be wondering, what foods do that? What does a magnesium-rich evening actually look like? Start simple. Let's say you swap your late-night chips or sugary cereal with a small bowl of plain yogurt topped with sliced banana and a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds. That's calcium, potassium, and magnesium, your nervous system's dream team. Even better, add a square of dark chocolate, 70% or higher. Yes, really. Chocolate is rich in magnesium, and it's a gentle nod to joy, not just function. Next level, make dinner work for you. Think salmon with sautéed spinach, a side of quinoa or brown rice, maybe some roasted chickpeas. Every element is stacked with magnesium, fiber, and protein, all helping your nervous system wind down before your brain can rev up. Now here's the open loop. What if your current dinner is actually ramping you up without you realizing it? Think about what you ate last night. Could it have been a sneaky stimulant, a sodium bomb, or maybe just too little? What would change if you built your sleep story 2 hours before your head hits the pillow? Would your mind still need to sprint?
That feeling when your eyes snap open at 3:17 a.m. again? At first, you're confused. Then the panic sets in. Why am I awake? Why now? You try to stay still as if that'll trick your brain back to sleep, but your thoughts are already moving. You shift, flip the pillow, count ceiling tiles. Before you know it, it's 4:08 and you're still negotiating with the silence. This isn't just random bad luck. Your body's not broken. It's responding to something, and that something might be your blood sugar. Here's the science. While you sleep, your body still needs fuel. Glucose isn't just for workouts. It powers your brain through dreams, memory consolidation, even tissue repair. But if your blood sugar drops too low in the middle of the night, your adrenal system steps in. That means cortisol and adrenaline, your daytime wake-up crew, get released to stabilize your levels. The problem? Those hormones don't just fix the drop, they wake you up. Heart beating faster, breath a little quicker, mind lighting up like a dashboard. And here's where food plays its quiet role. If you eat a dinner that's too light, too early, or too high in simple carbs, your blood sugar spikes, then crashes. Your body thinks it's in danger, and boom, hello, 3 a.m. wake up. So what can you do about it starting tonight? Let's work backwards from bedtime. About 60 to 90 minutes before sleep, try a small snack with complex carbs, plus a bit of protein, plus a touch of healthy fat. This combo gives your brain a slow, steady stream of glucose, stabilizing your levels throughout the night. Think half a slice of whole grain toast with almond butter, or a small bowl of oatmeal with walnuts. Even a rice cake with cottage cheese and cinnamon can do the trick. Not a full meal, just enough to send a steady signal you're safe, you're nourished, you can rest. Now zoom out to dinner. Build in slow-burning carbs like sweet potato, lentils, or brown rice. Balance them with protein, chicken, eggs, tofu, tempeh. Add color, add fiber. Avoid super high sugar sauces or greasy takeout if you can. Those things might comfort you in the moment, but hijack your sleep 4 hours later. Try this. Recall the last 3 dinners you had on nights you slept worst. Anything in common? Was dinner rushed, too small, mostly sugar or white starches? Were you skipping dinner altogether thinking that would help digestion? Now ask, how would it feel to sleep all the way through without that 3 a.m. jolt? What small change could you make tonight to give your body fewer alarms to deal with? You do everything right. You clock your 7-8 hours, no screens in bed, room cool and dark. You even meditate before sleep now. But still, when the alarm rings, it's like you've just stepped off a red-eye flight. Groggy, foggy, like your brain stayed awake in another time zone while your body slept here. You wonder, is this just aging, stress, my mattress? But what if it's your melatonin, or more accurately, your lack of it? Melatonin isn't just some fancy supplement in the sleep aisle. It's a hormone your body makes in response to darkness, telling your brain it's time to power down. It sets your circadian rhythm, your internal sleep-wake clock. But that rhythm gets knocked off track easily by stress, blue light, late meals, even time zone confusion. And as it turns out, most people don't just have a light deficiency, they have a fuel deficiency, because melatonin isn't conjured out of thin air. Your body needs raw materials to make it. And here's the twist. Certain fruits naturally boost melatonin production, both by providing it directly and by supporting the processes that create it. And yeah, they're probably not the ones on your usual late-night snack list. Let's start with kiwi. Just 2 little fuzzy fruits about an hour before bed can significantly improve your sleep onset, duration, and quality. Kiwi is packed with serotonin precursors and antioxidants, basically everything your brain needs to build its melatonin scaffolding. Plus, it's light on the stomach and won't spike your blood sugar. Now, meet the other powerhouse, tart cherries. These little ruby red troublemakers naturally contain melatonin and anti-inflammatory compounds. In studies, drinking tart cherry juice twice a day improved sleep time and efficiency, especially for people with insomnia. But here's the catch. We're talking pure, unsweetened tart cherry juice, not your grocery aisle cocktail loaded with sugar. What's the real-life move here? Start experimenting. Replace your usual dessert with 2 kiwis, or try a small glass around 120 ml of pure tart cherry juice 1 to 2 hours before bed. You're not guzzling it, you're cueing your internal clock. Another option? Handful of goji berries, which also nudge melatonin upward, or a small banana with a spoon of peanut butter. Classic but effective. But don't just eat it. Pair it with light hygiene rituals. Dim the lights, unplug, tell your body, we're entering sleep mode now. Let the food amplify that message. Now be honest, how many nights have you treated your bedtime like an afterthought, like a shutdown rather than a wind down? What would shift if you gave your body the ingredients and the cues to want sleep, not just tolerate it? And if you never thought a kiwi could change your life, maybe it's time to test that theory tonight. If this video helped you understand your sleep better, give it a like and subscribe for more science-backed ways to sleep deeper, think sharper, and live better. We've talked about why sleep matters. Now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest struggle when it comes to sleep? Drop it below. I might cover it in the next video.